Hello everyone, welcome to SV Union High School and Junior College. Students of Standard 7 are welcome to my YouTube channel. Students, today we are going to start with English grammar for Standard 7. The topic of grammar is subject and predicate. We already learned about what a sentence is and the types of sentences. Now let's learn about the parts of a sentence. All sentences have two parts. One which is called as subject and second which is called as predicate. What is a sentence? The definition of sentence is as follows. A group of words which makes complete sense is called a sentence. For example, the sun rises in the east. Point number 2, India is an ancient country. Point number 3, Lord Buddha was the founder of Buddhism. Now these above examples are called as sentences. Sentences are divided into subject and predicate. Let's start. What is the meaning of subject? What is a subject? The part of a sentence that talks about a noun is the subject of the sentence. What is a predicate? The other part of the sentence that tells us about the subject is the predicate of the sentence. Subject. Subject. The part which names the person or thing we are speaking about, whether it is noun or a pronoun, is called as the subject. Then what is predicate? The part which tells something about the subject, that contains verb and sometimes an object. If students, you can see it on the screen. S refers to subject and P refers to predicate. Let's have a look with some of the few examples. Valmiki wrote the Ramayana. Valmiki here is the subject, while wrote the Ramayana is called as the predicate. Gandhiji taught us truth and non-violence. Here Gandhiji is a name of a person, while taught us truth and non-violence is called as the predicate. Number 3, the Ganges is the longest river in India. The name of a river is Ganga, so it is called as subject. Is the longest river in India is called as the predicate. So subject tells us about a sentence, always talks about something which could be a person, a place, an animal or thing. In other words, a sentence tells us something about a noun. Always remember, subject is the part of a sentence we speak about. Now students, how to find the subject of a sentence? We can easily find the subject of a sentence by taking the verb and asking the question who or what. Who and what is been highlighted in red so that it becomes easy for us to understand. Now Geeta sings well. This is an example. Now in the bracket we have given that put the questions. Who sings well? The answer is Geeta. So the Geeta is the subject. Now second example. The sun shines brightly. Now you have to put the question, what shines brightly? You will get the answer as the sun. So the sun is the subject. Now who or what is to be asked for the subject? It is given very clearly in this slide how to find the subject. First point is ask who or what the sentence is about. Second main point, find the main person or thing in the sentence. Third point, the subject is usually a noun, that is a person, a place or thing, or a pronoun, words like he, she or they that takes place of a noun. The subject is usually at the beginning of the sentence before the verb. This you always have to keep in mind, that generally the subject of the sentence comes at the beginning, but sometimes it can be placed later in the sentence. Now students, when we make a sentence, we name some person or thing and say something about that person or a thing. Hence, every sentence has the following two parts. Always remember, every sentence follows two parts. The part, point number 1, the part which names the persons or thing we are speaking about, this is called the subject. While second part, the part which tells something about the subject, that is called as the predicate. Okay, now we have completed subject, we are going to study what is called as predicate. Predicate. Remember students, predicate is the part of a sentence which tells something about the subject. As we have studied about the few hints about subject, here is the same points how to find the predicate. First point, ask what is the subject doing. Second, look for a word that shows action. Third point, look for common verb endings like ing or ed, or if you can add ing to a verb, it is probably a verb. The verb usually comes after the subject. Students, let's see some few examples about subject and predicate on the following slide. Now here you can see that subject and predicate is already been divided, but when we are combining both subject and predicate, that becomes a complete sense of a sentence. See here, the river flows under the bridge. Here you have to ask the question who or what, then you will get the answer. The subject is the river, predicate is flows under the bridge. Second sentence, an old man is walking. Students, as you can see, the subject is old man, is walking is the predicate. You can either ask the question who is walking, so you will get the answer as an old man. See the third one, birds fly. Who fly? Birds fly. So birds are subject, fly is the predicate. The sun has set. The sun is the subject, has set is the predicate. Children love games. Who loves game? So children. Children is the subject, love games is the predicate. So students, these are just few examples to make you understand what is called as subject and what is called as predicate. Let's see some more examples about subject and predicate. Read the following sentences. In these sentences, I have not separated subject and predicate, but I will be asking you the question and you have to tell me the answers for this following sentences. Number 1, Sarita bought a ball. You have to ask the question who or what. So what will be the question? Who bought a ball? So you will get the answer Sarita, and Sarita is called as the subject, and the next entire part is called as predicate, that is bought a ball. Second one, the boys are playing cricket. Who are playing cricket? The answer is the subject, the boys, and playing cricket is the predicate. The third sentence, the stars twinkle at night. Who twinkle at night? The stars. So the stars is the subject, twinkle at night is the predicate. Let's see the fourth one. Her parents were watching TV. So the subject here is her parents and predicate will be were watching TV. The fifth sentence, I went to Kanpur last week. The question will be, who went to Kanpur last week? The answer is I. I is the subject. Predicate will be went to Kanpur last week. I hope so. Your doubts are cleared here. What is subject and what is predicate? Let's see some few more examples. Students, you are kindly requested to write all these examples in the grammar book. See some more examples. They played. This is a sentence. In this we have to divide the subject and predicate. They is subject, predicate is played. Second sentence. They played a cricket match. Who played a cricket match? The answer is they. And what is the predicate? Played a cricket match. We attended the party. We is the subject, attended the party is predicate. Mrs. Sharma teaches us English. Now in this sentence you have to ask the question, who teaches us English? So you will find the answer, Mrs. Sharma. Mrs. Sharma will be subject, teaches us English will be predicate. He is singing a song. Who is singing a song? He is singing a song. So he is called as the subject. Is singing a song will be called as predicate. The lion roars in the jungle. Who roars in the jungle? The lion. The lion is the subject. Predicate roars in the jungle. She was listening to music. She is the subject. Was listening to music is the predicate. The sun shines brightly. What is the subject? Who shines brightly? The sun. So, the sun is the subject, shines brightly is the predicate. Now in the next sentence we have written the subject and predicate in two different ways. Okay, let's see the first one. Postman delivers letter. Subject is postman, predicate is delivers letter. See the second one. People enjoy listening to music. Subject people, predicate enjoy listening to music. Third sentence. The doctor cured my grandmother. Subject the doctor, predicate cured my grandmother. The fourth sentence. Priyanshi is waiting for her friends. Subject Priyanshi, predicate is waiting for her friends. Fifth sentence. My mother helps me with my homework. Subject my mother, predicate helps me with my homework. Sixth sentence. We pray to God. Subject we, predicate pray to God. The next sentence is, thieves are afraid of the police. Subject thieves, predicate are afraid of the police. Now the 8th, 9th and 10th is written in one sheet only. The horses ran. Subject the horse, ran is the predicate. 9th one, the car is red. Car is subject, is red, predicate. Here comes the train. Now, as I have already told you that sometimes the subject can be placed later in the sentence. In the last sentence, here comes the train. Here comes is predicate and the train is the subject. Now let's see the next question. Complete the sentence by applying suitable subjects. See the first one. The answers are written in red and it is also called as the subject. Birds fly in the sky. Healthy diet is good for health. I went to school yesterday. My mother is an intelligent woman. And fifth one, the sun sets in the west. So birds, healthy diet, I, my mother, the sun. These all words are called as subject. Okay. Now let's see the next question. The next question is for practice. Now students, you are requested, take this as an homework. Separate the subject and predicate in the following sentences. Question number 2. Complete the sentences using suitable subject. Question number 3, complete the sentences using suitable predicate. And a small homework for all the students, this is for practice. Underline the subject in the following sentences. 10 sentences are given. Next, question number 2 is underline the predicate in the following sentences. Now, whatever solution we have done, students, you have to complete everything in the grammar book. Okay, my dear students, and I hope so you have understood the subject and predicate. Thank you, my dear students. Have a very nice day ahead. Stay home, stay healthy, stay safe.